Once I was in a Islamic center and there was a new Muslim in front of me, and another person was explaining to him about Islam. He's been a Muslim for 3 weeks. And the person who's teaching about Islam, he's giving him an Aqeedah lesson. I wasn't supposed to attend. I came there for a meeting, but we were running on Muslim timing. So I came for the meeting, but alas, the meeting was going to be 2 hours late. So I sat there. And he's teaching him about Allah. And he said, the first thing you need to know, my brother, about this deen is that the Prophet ﷺ told us that this religion, that Muslims will split into 73 sects. All of them are going to the hellfire, brother, except one. He said, who? He goes, that's us. He was like, whew. Alhamdulillah. He's like, what do the others do? He goes like, other mosques in this city, are they from the other 73? He goes, yes. It's very sad, isn't it? He goes, how many mosques are there in the city? He goes, about 73. He goes, about 70, and most of them are going to the hellfire. Yeah, just us. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, subhanallah. This reminds me of a statement of the Prophet ﷺ. A very interesting situation in his life when a Bedouin came in the masjid and he urinated in the corner of the masjid. Thinking, he's an uncivilized person, not used to these etiquettes and morals. He came, he just urinated in the masjid. And then the Prophet ﷺ's companions were going to maul him, and the Prophet ﷺ told them, just calm down, throw some water, put a bucket of water on it, and he brought this man close, and he explained to him nicely, this is Allah's house, you don't urinate in Allah's house. This Bedouin then raised his hands. He says, oh Allah, have mercy on me and Muhammad, but not on any of these other people. The Prophet ﷺ responds to him with something you have to write in gold and frame it on the wall. لَقَدْ ضَيَّقْتَ وَاسِعًا. You made narrow, tight, something that is very expansive. Allah's mercy is not just for me and you, my Bedouin friend. Allah's mercy is for everybody. Those who have such a pessimistic and negative view of Allah that they think the vast majority of the Muslims on the face of the earth, 1.2 billion Muslims in the world, they think 1.199 billion are going to hellfire, except them and their 6 mates in the masjid. Them and their firqah, the saved, the 34 people who make up the saved sect. Them and their few friends and their 2 followers on Twitter. This gentleman, and I will tell you the saddest thing in this story, that new Muslim who was sitting in front of me learning this version of Islam, that everybody, all the masjids in the city, everybody's going to hellfire except these people in this masjid. He lasted 6 months as a Muslim and he left. He returned back to kufr. He returned back to disbelief. Because the version of Islam he was sold is a version that is so hateful, so limited, so restricted, he was suffocating. And disbelief was more beloved to him. May Allah protect us and forgive us.